All right, so this week on Moose Cowbell, I'm going to do something that was inspired by Lenny Kaye and playing with him, I guess it was a little over a week ago. And anyway, so let me explain it in a minute. So I went on this cruise. I saw Steve Wynn first, and that was pretty cool because I hadn't seen him in a couple decades, I believe. And so we connected and, talked about what we've been up to over the past 20 years. And then as I'm leaving there, I see Lenny Kaye. So I saw Lenny Kaye, and I was happy to see him. Of course, I only saw him, I guess it was last year. We played a gig with the Dictators and Lenny Kaye's Nuggets show, so which was cool. And I talked about the Nuggets show, and I talked about afterwards, Lenny asked me to play with him. And so when I got up on stage, he had a couple books with him. He had a book on Waylon Jennings, and also another one on this one, Lightning Strikes. And so I said, "Oh, you have books?" He says, yeah, I have like 3 books that I've written. And, I like to write, you know that. And I said, "Oh, that's cool, And I just read Paul Rappaport's book. Paul was our promo guy. And I really liked it a lot. And as I was reading it, I was like, maybe it's time for me to write a book. Why I don't write a book, I tell people I have too many other things to do. But I noticed that Lenny, he does plenty of other stuff, and he still writes books. So I'm thinking about doing that. And maybe, a little later in this year, maybe this summer, maybe when I'm in China, I'll write a book. But anyway, and so this comes with it, a CD that is inspired by this book. And so that got me thinking about the songs that I was into it as a youth. And one of the songs, of course, was something that my brother made me think of it, because we were talking about Bernard Purdie, and he said, oh yeah, he played on Wiggle Wobble. And that was a song, it was a hit in like 1962. And we played it in the Regal Tones. I transposed the saxophone part. I wrote it down for our sax player to play, Steve Lalonde. And he didn't really like playing it. He felt like he did a bad job, and I don't know if he did or not. But I thought, well, maybe for the vlog this week, I'll play Wiggle Wobble. I'll do all the parts and stuff, because I've been playing the guitar part for years, or what I thought was a guitar part, but then I realized, oh no, Bernard Purdie didn't actually play on the original one, the one that we were copying. He played on it. King Curtis did a cover of Wiggle Wobble. Perfect. I mean, you listen to the sax part, and it's exactly right. What I wrote for Steve Lalonde was not, it was kind of what I thought it was. And in my mind, I was playing that. But then when I tried to play it on this thing, or on my other sax, I realized that I don't know the part at all. So I did the same thing. I transposed. I actually slowed the track down to 30 beats per minute less. It was 134 originally. I slowed it down to 104, and I played all the parts on the piano. Then I attempted to play it on the sax, and I realized that I cannot play it up to speed. I cannot play it with the same kind of intensity that is on there. And so I'm not playing the sax on this track. I am miming the sax part, because I know kind of what it is. I realized that Steve alone played it on a tenor sax, and the high notes are almost as high as you can go on a tenor. But the good thing about the tenor is you play it the whole thing with the octave key down. So on this one, you don't have to use the octave key because it's higher, you know. And on the alto sax, you have to go in and out of the octave and stuff, and I don't like to do that. I'm really not that good a sax player. If you listen to this and you think you want to hire me for a sax job, you know, give me a year to practice, okay? Because I just don't have the technique, you know, I know how to play the sax, but I don't have the techniques that you need to have to be a professional sax player. So, you know, it's a fun little thing for me to do, and I like it. I've never played sax in public other than family jams. I'll bring it to the family jam because everybody's an amateur there. So, you know, I'm not gonna. Usually there's somebody else that will play. You know, my nephew Maurice is a fantastic drummer, so he play. I'll play the sax, something I don't really know. But anyway, so with that, here's the track, and yeah. All right, so that's what I got for you today, and hope you liked it. I'll see you next week. Have a good week.